Hey Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot, here to do a little reading for you. I'm gonna let Spirit take this one this week. So we're just gonna see what comes out, but we are gonna look at things from a higher, more general perspective. Okay, so I'm actually gonna turn over all the cards at once. And we're going to see what's going on for you right now. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got for Capricorn. All right, so we've got 10 of Swords. We've got Knight of Pentacles. This is looking, so far this is looking a lot like Taurus. We've got Judgment. We've got Page of Swords. All right, and we've got King of Wands. All right, so the main energy here we've got is Swords. All right, the signs that I see here, we've got Aries and we've got Virgo. All right, so you might be dealing with an Aries, you might be dealing with a Virgo. Swords, tell us that you're spending a lot of time thinking about something. We might need to look at your communication when it comes to communicating with somebody. Or this is something that you're manifesting. All right, so, first card out, we've got the 10 of Swords, right? So 10 of Swords is past energy. So you might have felt like you have just gone through some type of betrayal or hurt in some way. Maybe somebody presented themselves as something that they were not. All right, this might be a self-betrayal of some kind that you've done to yourself. But then we have the Page of Swords. So it feels like you don't have complete resolution to whatever this is, whatever has hurt you recently or is hurting you right now. I don't feel like you have complete resolution to this. You're searching for resolve. Okay, Page of Swords. You might be searching for the truth of the situation or the truth of how you were portrayed in the situation or how other people are seeing you, in this situation. You're struggling to find resolve in something here. Something is bothering you right now. So then we move to the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so it's like Knight of Pentacles here, Virgo energy. Virgo energy can really keep us kind of stuck in whatever we're sitting in. This says that we might allow ourselves to get stuck in that. Get stuck in the energy of wanting to find resolve. Making yourself okay with it. Making yourself feel better. Trying to figure out the next step to take, right? Knight of Pentacles, slowest knight in the deck. Why is it the slowest knight in the deck? Because Pentacles represent Earth. So it's like you're not flying through the air. You're not a raging fire that moves through a forest, and you're not a flowing river that, flows easily down the stream. You're Pentacles, so you're Earth. So you have to go through the terrain. You have to go through the mountains. You have to go through the earth. So that's why the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, because there's things in the physical world that you feel like it's terrain, it's uncomfortable terrain that you're not comfortable going through. So if you've never, if you've never climbed a mountain, you feel like a mountain is in front of you for some reason here. All right. So then we have the King of Wands here. This is a very, very, very positive energy, King of Wands. Very confident energy. He's looking directly at the Page of Swords. So, that's telling me that whatever's going on with you, it's like you're confident that you can find the resolve that you need. So, Judgment, there's a rebirth on the horizon here for you, okay? So we're going to get some more details about this. Let's start with the Judgment card, actually. And the King of Wands. All right, so King of Wands, and look at that, Wheel of Fortune. So that's Sagittarius energy, all right? I feel like your alignment right now is your confidence. So your confidence is what is aligning you within the universe right now. So your confidence is where your answers are. Okay? So whatever you're feeling confident about in this situation, I feel like that's where your alignment is. Your rebirth here, or the new version of you. And we look at that, the Magician. Nice. Okay, so that makes sense because your confidence is where your alignment is, right? Wheel of Fortune. That's your connection to the universe. That's your destiny. All right. And then we have the Magician here over Judgment. The Magician in the upright is that energy of, I can make this happen. I can do anything I want, no matter what this Ten of Swords represents to you. If it's fear, if it's hurt, if it's harsh judgment, if it's a bad situation that just got worse, this is the energy of, you know what, screw the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is always past energy. Past energy doesn't have power over you at all. So the only way the Ten of Swords can affect you is if you bring it into the present. If you bring the Ten of Swords into today and you're thinking about what Ten of Swords might have meant to you a week ago, a day ago, even an hour ago, okay, it doesn't have to mean the same thing right now. And the universe is telling you your confidence is key. That's where you're going to find your alignment, your resolve, okay? You don't have to spend any time looking for your resolve. You really don't. Because you have the magic to completely reinvent yourself into exactly who you're most comfortable being right now. All right, so part of me doesn't even want to look at that Ten of Swords, but we're gonna. And we're gonna look at Page of Swords too. All right, so what do we have here? Justice. Ooh, love it. So that's card of Libra. So for some of you, you might have been very hurt by a Libra, all right? But what this is telling you is that there was justice in this situation. Even if it didn't feel like it when it happened, this situation needed to happen to propel you in some way forward, okay? So, it may not have felt justified when you were experiencing it, or when you were experiencing it with a particular Libra, but it happened in order to balance you out and connect you back to who you really are. All right. So Page of Swords, again, trying to find that resolve. All right. So Six of Pentacles, there you are. What are you doing? You're talking to people. All right. You're giving up some information about what's going on with you, about what you feel connected with versus what you're confused about. All right, and you're probably talking to other people about this, you know, and I've said it a lot of times, you know, when you talk to other people, you open yourself up to their judgment, right? You open yourself up to their opinions. And I feel like your opinion is the most important thing when it comes to this situation. Everybody, if you allow people, everybody's going to have an opinion about what you do, how you do it, how you move forward, right? Knight of Pentacles. But again, you're searching for resolve. You might be searching for validation. What's the point of getting validation? Okay? If you're looking to hear other people say, yes, that was a terrible situation. Yes, you were a victim in that situation. Yes, I can completely see why you were hurt. Okay? Those conversations keep you in that energy, keep you in that past energy. When that energy is over, it had its reason for happening. It's propelling you to a more balanced situation in your life. Everything happens for your highest good. All right, so Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. There we have the World. That is the card of Capricorn. Okay, so we have the universe and the world. Okay, and Knight of Pentacles says to the world, you know, I don't know what direction I'm supposed to go in yet in this world. But the world is saying that whatever direction you choose, it's like you can't pick a wrong direction, because there's going to be a satisfying outcome here in some way. Because if you move forward with confidence, okay? Confidence is key in aligning you to your higher self. Your higher self is not going to take you in the wrong direction, especially with this energy of I can make anything happen. That's the new version of you. I feel like the old version of you, really might have gotten attached to what hurts you or what has hurt you in the past. And it's not important, because you're not in the past. You're here now. And there's a new version of you that wants to show up for the world. I want to get one more on the world. Look at that, Seven of Cups. It's like the world is presenting you no bad choices, right? Seven of Cups. You get to decide. You get to decide what is in your cup going forward. You always had that ability. You always did. But it's like your dreams are right at your fingertips, and you know, I feel like you're at that point where you're trying to decide what it truly is that fills your cup. It's different for everybody. But when your cup's full, your vibration is high. When your cup is empty, you know, that's when we're prone to this. We're prone to feeling that deep sense of hurt and betrayal. The Ten of Swords only finds you when you're not in your highest vibration, when you're not in alignment with who you truly are. That's the only time that Ten of Swords can find you. So when you're out of balance and you're out of alignment and you're at, at a low vibration, of course the universe is going to show that to you, so it can show you that contrast to where you actually want to be. And then you become more aligned to where you want to be, and suddenly you're on a different path. All right, so the overarching energy, we started off with swords, but ultimately we ended up with spiritual energy. All right, so we're going to get a couple of cards. We're going to get a yellow card for swords, because that's where we started. And then we're going to get a purple card for spirit. And then we're going to get a message from the universe. All right, let's see. Capricorn. All right, so let's see. Air energy. Assumptions. Assumptions. Okay. So I feel like, when we're looking at the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords, okay, I feel like there's a lot of assumptions attached to whatever hurt you in the past. So that tells me that you don't have all of the information that you might have needed to have at the time. That's why the Page of Swords energy is showing up, because you're trying to resolve things that you weren't completely sure of. You want to validate how you felt about a particular situation that you felt hurt you or betrayed you. You got to ask yourself, why am I putting all of this energy into that? Okay, because what happened for a reason. All right, so let's look at spiritual energy. All right, so we have the unexplained. So, I feel like that's kind of at the heart of this. I feel like the universe is saying, have confidence in me, even though it might not make sense. Even though, it doesn't feel like you have all the information. It's about you deciding ultimately what's in your cup. I feel like the universe is bringing you together with what it is that feels right and feels good to you. But I feel like the universe is also asking you to trust it. And to trust your confidence. Again, whatever you're confident about, I feel like is really important. Because there is some element of mystery or something that isn't completely, all the information isn't completely available to you right now. Universe is asking you to trust. So what do we have here? Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear, which is what we've been talking about. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good for you. And the only way the universe can show that to you is to show you a contrast from what you want. So the universe sometimes has to show you what you don't want, so you know what you do want. Okay? So I feel like the assumptions aren't important. I feel like it's the confidence. The universe is connecting you to your higher self through what you're confident about in this situation. Whatever that is, that's what's connecting you and moving you forward towards being able to choose exactly what's in your cup and knowing, Magician, that you can make it happen. You can. You can make anything happen that you want to see happen. But it's getting rid of this, it's an old way of thinking that needs to go. All right, Capricorn, that is what I have. This was a broader, general, from a higher perspective type of reading. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time. All right, thanks so much. Bye.